Why the Bears should trade for Bryan Bresee. The Chicago Bears are off to a promising 3-2 start this season, but as the team looks to solidify its push for the playoffs, depth on the defensive line remains a potential issue. While Andrew Billings and Gervon Dexter Sr. form one of the league's strongest defensive tackle duos, the Bears' options beyond them are limited. If either player were to suffer an injury, the Bears could be in serious trouble, especially with third-round pick Zach Pickens sidelined due to a groin injury and other backups like Chris Williams and Brian Cowart struggling to make an impact. A potential solution? Trading for New Orleans Saints DT Bryan Bresee. What Bryan Bresee brings to the Bears. Bryan Bresee, a first-round pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, has shown steady growth during his time with the Saints. In his rookie season, he recorded 4.5 sacks and 24 total tackles, appearing in all 17 games. Despite his solid production, Bresee's playing time has been limited, just 48.69% of defensive snaps in his first season, and a similar role this year, as he sits behind Colin Saunders and Nathan Shepard on the depth chart. Despite this, Saints head coach Dennis Allen has praised Bresee's improvement, especially in run defense. Coming out of college, Bresee was known for his pass-rushing prowess, but he's now developing into a more well-rounded defender. If the Bears trade for him, they could provide him with the opportunity he needs to take the next step. As a rotational piece in Chicago, Bresee could play a significant role on critical downs, helping to generate pressure from the interior and offering depth behind the starting duo of Billings and Dexter Sr. Why the Bears need to make this move. Even with a strong start, the Bears need quality depth on the defensive line if they want to maintain momentum throughout the season. The team is fighting for a playoff spot, and the ability to keep fresh legs on the field will be crucial in the second half of the season. Bresee's ability to disrupt plays in the backfield and his potential as a future starter make him a valuable asset for a team looking to build a playoff-caliber defense. With reports indicating that the Bears are interested in upgrading their defensive tackle rotation, a move for Bresee seems like a perfect fit. Why this trade works for the Saints. For the Saints, the timing could be right to part ways with Bryan Bresee. The team is 2-3 and struggling to gain ground in the NFC South. With quarterback Derek Carr dealing with an oblique injury and questions around the future of the offense, the Saints could benefit from adding draft capital to build for the future. If they manage to secure an early-round pick, it could help them address key needs in the upcoming draft, potentially adding a new weapon for Spencer Rattler, who looks like he might be their quarterback of the future. Trading a rotational player like Bresee while acquiring draft assets makes sense as the Saints look to retool their roster. Projected trade details. Chicago Bears receive Bryan Bresee, 2025 6th-round pick. New Orleans Saints receive 2025 4th-round pick. Bottom line, the Bears should make a move with their sights set on a playoff berth. The Bears can't afford to be complacent. Adding Bryan Bresee could provide much-needed insurance and elevate their defense to a new level.